Welcome to Marketing State of Mind, the podcast where clarity meets visibility. I'm Lynn Colepaugh, strategist and systems whisperer, here to unpack the mindset behind your marketing moves. Whether you're launching, scaling, or starting over, let's find the choices that actually feel like you. If you've ever built something from scratch, you know that strange rush that comes with chaos. Everything's on fire, but it's your fire. You're in motion, solving, improvising, living on caffeine and adrenaline. And somewhere along the line, someone, usually a calm person with color-coded folders, tells you that you need systems. You nod politely, but inside you're thinking, systems are for people who've given up on magic. That was me. I thought continuity meant sameness, that if I locked my business into rhythm, I'd lose my spark. Turns out I had it backwards. The continuity isn't the thing that kills creativity. It's the thing that keeps it alive long enough to matter. I remember the exact season I learned this. It was midsummer, everything humming, client work proposals, team check-ins. And then someone was out sick and the other was on vacation, and suddenly all those invisible threads I'd been holding, they snapped. I was writing strategy documents at midnight, manually updating social posts, fielding messages that started with, "Hey, do you have a copy of that file?" And I realized the whole business was sitting inside my head like a crowded hard drive. That's when it hit me. I hadn't built a company. I'd built a dependency loop with, me at the center. So I started the slow, unglamorous work of documenting everything, naming the things that repeated, building dashboards, automating the obvious. At first, it felt stiff, like I was trading improvisation for process, but a few months later, I took a weekend off and nothing broke. The team made decisions, projects moved. And when I came back, I wasn't behind. I was curious again. And that's what continuity gives you, curiosity back. We treat structure like it's the enemy of freedom, but structure is freedom. It's the quiet rhythm underneath the music, the beat that keeps everything in time. When I talk about continuity, I don't mean rigid checklists and corporate handbooks. I mean building patterns that protect your energy, emails that send themselves, files that live where they should, and meetings that don't spiral because everyone already knows the play. Continuity is the calm beneath the creative storm. And the beauty of it, once your foundation is solid, you can break your own rules on purpose instead of by accident. That's where innovation actually happens, inside the safety of consistency. One of my clients, a small tourism team, used to start every season from zero. New interns, new campaigns, new spreadsheets. They'd lose weeks to recreating what already existed. We built a continuity system instead, one shared dashboard, automated content calendar, clear handoffs. The first season they used it, they emailed me halfway through and said, "We're not sure what to do with all this extra time." That's what freedom sounds like. Not fireworks, but silence, space, breathing room. Continuity doesn't get headlines, it doesn't trend, but it's the difference between building something that lasts and something that burns. It's a promise to your future self. You won't have to rebuild this again. And that promise compounds. Every process you tighten is one less leak in your energy. Every automation you trust is one less late night rescue. Continuity is care disguised as order. If you've been resisting structure because it feels boring, try renaming it. Call it capacity, call it calm, call it whatever makes you breathe easier. Start with one small ritual, your freedom task. Maybe it's standardizing client onboarding. Maybe it's setting up an email template that saves you 20 minutes every time. Small, repeatable wins stack. Before long, you'll look up and realize the chaos isn't running the show. You are, because continuity isn't boring. It's freedom disguised as reliability. And freedom is what lets you fall back in love with your work again.
Thank you for tuning in to Marketing State of Mind. If this sparks something, hit subscribe and share it with someone navigating visibility too. Want to work together or see how I help vision-driven brands get clear and seen? Head to cyberprarmy.com or connect with me on LinkedIn, Lynn Colepaugh. Until next time, sit in the clarity and remember, visibility isn't about shouting. It's about saying the right thing in the right state of mind.